What's happened there, guys? Honestly, I have no idea what happened. But I'll tell you what, though, I used to get kicked offline all the time. I'm gonna have to make this part 2 of episode 17 or whatever the fuck this is. I'm like losing count how many episodes I'm on right now. I started talking about No Man's Sky, and the next thing I know, I'm booted offline, and I have not been booted offline like since I started streaming again. I don't think Sony likes me talking about No Man's Sky. They probably just want me to sit here like a zombie and not say anything and just sit here in my living room with a camera on. Yeah, let's give people a camera and the opportunity to stream themselves, but when they say stuff that reflects upon us and, you know, want to start a conversation, then we're just going to boot them off. we're going to ban them. But let me just try to continue what I was saying. I really do hope, if No Man's Sky is delayed, that we see some significant change maybe, or we see a way better game. I don't understand how it's gotten this far, and they come a month before release, and then they just drop this supposed rumor, or they want to try to delay the game. I don't get it. A month before the game comes out. That's just really, really weird. It's such last minute, man. It's a really, really last minute to delay the game, so... Again, I apologize. I have not experienced getting knocked offline since I started streaming again. So we're going to see how this goes. I don't know. Either my internet is shitty just for today randomly, or I got kicked off, which I'm very used to getting kicked off of here. But it'd be my first time getting kicked off of YouTube. What is up, Beefy? How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you, Beefy. It is great to see Mr. Beefy Starling here. I'm back, guys. I already streamed for like 5 minutes, and then they booted me off, or I got booted off, and I'm back again. And I was talking about No Man's Sky being delayed. And we're going to talk about Mirror's Edge TV show. And also GTA 5 on VR, or maybe even Red Dead on VR. Oh my God. No game now. I'm super pissed. But again, we have no concrete evidence. We have no confirmation from Sony or from Hello Games that this is true, guys. So I'm still taking it with a grain of salt, and there is still a hope that this is just a rumor and it is not true. And fingers crossed it's not true. And if it is true, maybe they're going to give us, I don't know, maybe multiplayer. That's what I want. I want multiplayer in this game really bad. My robot, the troll bot created by Profit Next Gen, will win. Dude, Toon, that shit's badass. I mean, a lot of the robots look really good. Like, I have to hand it to Profit, man. They're all like different and unique in their own way. What is up, Toon? Sorry, I didn't say what's up to you, but I was like in the middle of ranting about No Man's Sky getting delayed, and then I got booted offline. So I don't know how the heck. That's the first, like I said, that's the first time I've been booted offline off of YouTube since I started streaming again. Like, the only time I got booted like that was off of Ustream, like back in the day, which is crazy. But I want to hear what you guys have to say. Really quick, once again, it is rumored that No Man's Sky is delayed and could be delayed for a few months or a couple months. They don't really, I mean, no one knows exactly how long, but someone said at least until July or August, in the least. So we're at least going to have it delayed maybe until freaking July or August. What happened here? It's all fucked up. I have no idea, Defective. What is going on? Let me know what's going on out there. Is it hiccuping? Is it freezing? Let me know what's going on, because I just got booted offline, and I don't know. It could have something to do with the internet over here on my end that I didn't know about. So I can go. You know what? I might just go shut off a bunch of shit downstairs. I have to do that. I don't even know, like, because, like, everybody has a tablet in this house. Like, both my kids have a tablet, and all that shit's hooked up to the internet. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Defective. Just let me know. Thank you, Beefy. Appreciate it. I'd love to see multiplayer in this game. I've talked about it multiple times, that I'd love at least the ability to meet up with one friend or to travel and explore with at least one friend. Could we see maybe the introduction of multiplayer in this game? Could we see them making a major change like that to have off of, like, in release? Probably not. Are they delaying it maybe to get it working with VR and maybe pushing it back purposely to get it closer to VR? That's a possibility. Who knows? Are they really delaying this game to make it better and make adjustments to it? I don't know. Arby's is pretty cool. I don't know. I have no idea. Honestly, anything could be happening right now. This could be an absolute lie. It could be a rumor just started by fucking Kotaku or somebody else, or fucking could have been like from fucking Reddit or something stupid like that. Who knows? But supposedly it's from a reputable source that Kotaku has dealt with before, and it was right on multiple occasions about things. So they have their own reputable source, and like I said, an employee from GameStop did get a hold. I didn't even know of somebody, maybe at Kotaku they know somebody who works at a GameStop that said they got the promotional advertisements for No Man's Sky, and it still has the original date on it, but were contacted from the developers to put a block or put a sticker or put a coming soon over the release date, that it was not the same release date and the release date had been changed. So I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. That's what I know so far. If I can think of anything else, I will let you know, but still no confirmation from Sony or from Hello Games. As soon as I hear anything or any confirmation from either company, I will let you guys know ASAP. So, let's see. Multiplayer should be in it, yo. I'm kind of disappointed. At least one other person. I love that. I would love that. And I understand like that they've been saying for a long time that this game was not going to be multiplayer. I mean, you can see other people, but you can't really engage with the people. You can't really trade. There's no grouping. There's no group system. You know, Kotaku don't spread rumors. Pretty reliable. Well, then I'm extremely disappointed. I'm extremely disappointed because I've waited a very long time for this game. I remember hearing about this game in 2013, maybe late 2013, early 2014, probably. And I was super stoked about this game, and I was really excited. And I've been messaging people for the past 2 months, counting down when this game was going to come out. I would message them and be like, 2 months left, a month and a half left, a month left. You know, I'd be like, yeah, dude, we're getting closer. You know what I'm saying? Now we might get a fucking delay. I mean, this is just typical fucking bullshit. We've been dealing with this fucking bullshit since the PlayStation 4 released. And it's super fucking disheartening. It's discouraging. It really is. Games have been delayed, like Watch Dogs came out and still was a huge pile of fucking diarrhea. You know, so I fucking hate this shit. You know, I really hate even hearing about a game. If, you know, I'm one of those people, I do not want to hear about a fucking game unless it's coming out this year. Really, I don't. I don't want to hear about a game that's coming out in 3 fucking years. Sup, fucker? What is up, Frankie? How you doing? Good to see you. I appreciate it. Yo, Danny, what's good, homie? What is up, Blast Master? Blast Rider, sorry. I want to call you Blast Master. Blast Master 3000. Blast Rider, what's going on, dude? We're chilling, man. Like I said, today on the show, we're talking about No Man's Sky possibly delayed for at least a couple months until July or August. We're also talking about Mirror's Edge will be getting a TV show. They're talking about it. It's in the works. And the possibility of having Grand Theft Auto 5 on VR. So, Danny just admitted to trolling. I am not trolling. I am definitely not trolling anybody. Let's see. Meanwhile, Watch Dogs 2 is coming out. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's waste our fucking times making Watch Dogs 2, because that was such a great fucking game and it deserves a sequel. You know what? Like I said, you know what Ubisoft should be doing? They need to be making like an Assassin's Creed game in the future. I've been saying this for fucking years. They need to make like an Assassin's Creed like 2099. That's what they need to make. Yes. That's what they need to do. Yeah. Ooh. Guys, what do you think? Is it true? Are the rumors true? Will No Man's Sky be delayed? Are you happy it's delayed? Are you let down? Could we see improvements? Let me know what you think. I want to read what you have to say in the comments. We're going to start a conversation. If you guys would like to call in. We can get a Google Hangouts going on. We'll just jump right into it because I'm loosely going to talk about the Mirror's Edge TV show and the possibility of GTA 5 on VR and maybe even Red Dead Redemption or one of those games. And they're even talking about even maybe having Red Dead rebooted, like a remastered Red Dead Redemption. What would you guys be up for that? Maybe a little Red Dead before the new one comes out. If we get one, if we are going to get that Red Dead, if that title that Rockstar has been talking about, because Rockstar says they're not going to release a game until April 2017, could it be Red Dead? And would you be interested in playing maybe a remastered Red Dead until then? I'm the only one that remotely enjoyed Watch Dogs. I fucking hated the driving in that game. It was absolutely fucking horrible. I know the story was okay. The story was all right. You know, but for a game that had so much driving in it, it was just like fucking horrible. It was horrible. Like some of the concepts are pretty cool. I really do wish you could climb on shit. Like if you could have climbed on shit, like you can climb and do shit like in the Division. Like it would have opened up so many other possibilities with that game. It was just so linear. Like you couldn't jump. You couldn't really like fucking like you could like jump over like little fucking half walls and shit. But that shit sucked, and I hated the driving so fucking bad. It was the worst. Chilling and having fun, playing Rocket League. Nice, dude. Awesome, Blast. Awesome. And in other news, Xbox and PC now have cross-network multiplayer with Rocket League. So very soon, hopefully, fingers crossed, we might get that cross-network multiplayer with Xbox One and PS4. Yeah, they've been talking about that for a while now. And we do know that Rocket League will be one of the first titles that will be cross-network multiplayer between PS4 and Xbox One. So, awesome. What do you think about the new Resident Evil multiplayer shooter? Actually, I talked to somebody the other day about it. I'm not a huge Resident Evil fan. I think it's called Umbrella Corps. And it sounds pretty cool. They're going to have some classic maps in there from Resident Evil 2 and shit like that. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it too much. But this might be pretty fun because I'm not like a diehard, like, fucking Resident Evil fan, but this might get my attention. This seems pretty fucking cool. I don't know, man. Zombies, Resident Evil, I don't know, man, because fucking 7 Days to Die looks pretty awesome. I might be stuck on 7 Days to Die, but like if it's a first person shooter and it's pretty legit, I might check it out. Let's see. Watch Dogs sucked balls. Yeah, well, I see. And another thing is, I talked to somebody about it, but I didn't know. That multiplayer shooter that they're doing for Resident Evil, is it going to be third person? It's always been third person. I doubt they're going to do a first person shooter. It's probably going to be a third person shooter, kind of like Uncharted multiplayer. What the fuck is going? What the fuck is good in Danny's hood? What is going on? Yella, how you doing? We are all sad and mourning the loss of No Man's Sky together. This is a celebration of life. Okay, guys, this is a celebration of life to remember No Man's Sky and the hype it gave us. Okay, this is what it's for. Let's see. Let's talk 7 Days to Die. You would want to do that to me. You'd want to jump me off subject. But yeah, I still want to hear what you guys have to say about No Man's Sky's delay. Let's see. What do you think about Resident Evil VR? That would be pretty fucking cool. That'd be awesome. That interests me a lot. That really does. Let's see. What up? Oh, yeah. Was Bada's in here? Let's see. Rockstar should do The Agent. The Agent has been so fucking just... Man, we've talked about that years ago. We haven't heard nothing about that game. I think that game might be dead. I think that game might be long gone, dead, buried, and fucking forgotten over there at Rockstar. What a shame. I believe that was like a massive multiplayer fucking game that was going to come out from Rockstar, which seemed pretty fucking cool. It's a pretty cool concept. It kind of sucks that they kind of pulled the plug on that or just kind of forgot about it. But you know what? Rockstar has such great franchises like Bully and Red Dead and GTA and shit. Even Midnight Club. I love Midnight Club. I'd love to see a new Midnight Club. Wouldn't you guys? What the fuck, man? I think they could do a pretty fucking decent Midnight Club now. Hi, men! That sounded very homosexual. But what is going on, John Doe X? How you doing? Hi, men. It's raining men! All right, I'm not going to do that anymore. All right. Let's talk a little bit about Mirror's Edge and the possible TV series based on the video game. If you guys already have not played Mirror's Edge, I remember playing it back in the day. There's going to be a new Mirror's Edge coming out next month. It's called Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Looking pretty sweet. Very awesome graphics. Even the old Mirror's Edge always had very, very clean graphics, and I love that game. Cool parkour. the jumping, the climbing, the sliding, the fighting, the hand-to-hand. It was a really cool game. In my opinion, I believe they waited too long to put out another Mirror's Edge game. In my opinion, I believe that they should have, because it was very well received. It was a sleeper hit. Mirror's Edge was a sleeper hit back in the day, and I really do believe that they waited too long to do a sequel to this game. Moneymaker! What is up, Moneymaker? The Wizard of Waco is in the house. I just made that up right now. The Wizard of Waco! All right. Moneymaker, what is going on, dude? Moneymaker, is that your girlfriend? Or is that just some chick that comes over and hangs out your house and gets, like, hammered with you guys? I want to know. Because I always miss your fucking stream because at 8 o'clock it's like fucking dinner time with 2 kids and shit. And I'm telling you right now, I can't watch your stream with 2 kids because they want Nick Jr. That's what they want. So I can't watch the fucking stream. I can watch it archived and shit like that. So, but is that your girlfriend though? Let me know. She has huge boobs. Those are some great New York boobs. I love boobs, man. I'm a boob guy. Let's see. Give us another Midnight Club back at Japan, New York City. That would be fucking great. Need for Speed was a huge letdown. It was. And you know what? What's fucked up is that Need for Speed had a lot of fucking, lot of potential. It really did. It looked fucking good, and it could have done so much more for us, and it could have gave us a lot more. I was very let down by Need for Speed, even though it fucking looked really good. And in the beta, I figured this game had a lot of potential, and I bought it, and I was really let down. Let's see. Yeah, that's my girl. I'm a lucky guy, I guess. I love boobs. Yes, you're lucky. You're lucky. As long as you guys like each other, the boobs don't matter. I am absolutely lying. Yes, boobs fucking matter. Boobs matter. Fuck if you guys get along. She has boobs, bro. It's like huge boobs. Coffee time. McCafe. It gets the job done, and I fucking hate it. Yeah. Yo, Danny, what is up, Rogues? How you doing? But anyway, getting back to the subject. I think they waited too long to make a sequel to Mirror's Edge. They should have released another Mirror's Edge game maybe a couple years after the other one. It's been like fucking like 8 years since Mirror's Edge. Hold on. Let's just find out right now, because I don't want to sound like a fucking retard. So let's find out. I'm sure you guys can find out quicker than me. Probably gonna find out a lot quicker than me. Wow. What is going on there? There we go. Bigger the boobs, the better. I don't know about that. That's just... What the fuck, dude? Dude, that is some fucking crazy fucking shit, dude. God, this keyboard and mouse are just the worst fucking shit ever. Like, I fucking hate it. 6 years ago? Has it been 6 years? Let's see. I'm going to take your word for it, man. Yes, it has. The game was announced on July 10th, 2007, and was released for Xbox 360 and PS3 in November 2008. Oh, nice. A Microsoft Windows version was released on January 13th, 2009. 6 years. I think that's too long to wait for a sequel. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just being a douche. Maybe I'm just being an asshole to say that. No, I'm not. That is way too long for a fucking sequel. And it was very well received, dude. The Metacritic score is 81% on that game. People loved that game. I don't think the reviews were kind of mixed on it, but the fucking players and the gamers loved that game. They fucking loved Mirror's Edge. It was a lot of fucking fun, and it was like something different that no one else has done. So, I don't know what the fuck, man. I think I would not have waited 6 years to drop a fucking a sequel on that. Anyway, they're gonna be making a fucking TV show, which could fucking work, dude. The character's interesting, okay? It's not the same character as the first Mirror's Edge, so you're not gonna be playing the same person. I think you played as Faith in the first one. You're not gonna play as her. You're gonna play as like her sister or like something like that, a relative of hers or something like that. But this could fucking work, dude. This could definitely work, man. I could definitely see a TV show being made out of this. Netflix, maybe? Netflix is on a fucking roll, man. Netflix is on a roll. You still streaming Monday, although it's a holiday? Yes. Yes. I'm going to be streaming Monday. Yes, I am. David Bowie is the next... What? David Bowie is the new Snake in... David Bowie is dead. So I don't know how he could be the next Snake in Metal Gear. Plus we're not going to get another Metal Gear. We're gonna get a Metal Gear mobile game from Konami, which is garbage, but we're not gonna get a full-fledged Metal Gear game. Fucking Kojima's gone. Konami still has the rights for Metal Gear right now, but they're not in any position to fucking make a new Metal Gear game. Yes, TV show. So yes, a Mirror's Edge TV show could be action-packed, could be pretty fucking cool. Could really do some awesome fucking effects on that, some Matrix ass shit. It'd be a pretty cool fucking show. And you know what's crazy? And I keep talking about this every week. We are getting so many video game related TV shows and movies. It's crazy. Well, not really TV shows, but movies. I mean, the Tetris movie, Angry Birds. Fucking come on, dude. What was the other one they wanted to make? It was Tetris, Angry Birds. They're making Assassin's Creed. We got Warcraft. Fucking Hitman, that was like last year. They're making so many, and I think there's another one I was talking about they were gonna make a fucking movie about. It was like absolutely absurd. But now they're getting into TV shows. Is this kind of like game overload to you guys? Do you think it's just too much rammed down our throats? Do you think they should slow down, or do you like seeing your favorite video games on the big screen and on your TV screen? Let me know in the comments below. Let's see. It's bullshit. Keep games. I agree with you. Considering before recently, making a game or making a movie on a video game was fucking career suicide. There hadn't been a fucking decent movie based on a video game like that I can remember other than Tron. Tron was like probably the biggest and best movie ever based off a video game for years and years and years until recently, I believe. So it's gonna be interesting. I think Ratchet and Clank did pretty good. I think Ratchet and Clank did okay in the theaters. Plus, it can be a kids movie too. So kids, that's a whole new demographic. Let's see. Screw Konami. Fuck Konami. Fuck them right up their fucking ass, their pachinko asses. Not TV, not movies. There you go. I would, I think some video games could transcend better into the entertainment medium. I think that there are some games that definitely could be a TV show or a movie, but then I think there's some that should just be left a video game, and they shouldn't even dude, we're gonna get an Uncharted movie, fucking Last of Us. We're getting so many fucking movies, dude. I keep forgetting because there's so many fucking movies, like I keep forgetting and shit. So, we're gonna be, like I said, we're gonna be bombarded with video game movies within the next few years. So, Tomb Raider movie, yeah, no shit. I think Tomb Raider wasn't bad. And I think, that also transcended into the big screen very well. Just like I think that The Last of Us will transcend to the big screen very well. And I also do believe that Uncharted will also transcend to the big screen very well when they make a movie on that. Why? Because The Last of Us and Uncharted are fucking story-driven games, and their stories are fucking amazing. They are amazing. So that's why I think they transcend so well over to the big screen, because it's going to be such a great story. It tugs at your heartstrings. It tugs at your fucking heartstrings and makes you cry. It makes you bawl. Are you kidding me? They're delaying No Man's Sky. I've been waiting no shit. Do you know how long I've been waiting? We've been waiting a very long time. It's very sad news. It is extremely sad fucking news. So I'm fucking pissed. I am super fucking pissed. But what are you gonna do? And I would love to sit here and be like, you know what, guys? They're gonna delay No Man's Sky, but they're gonna give us multiplayer, and they're gonna give us like weapons and a bunch of other crazy fucking shit and a trading system. But that's probably not gonna happen. And I would be lying to you guys. Honestly, you want to know honestly what I think? They're just fucking delaying it because they need to either A, fix shit that they fucked up and they knew they weren't going to get ready in time. They lied to us. B, they really need to get it working with VR, and I really strongly do believe it's going to be on VR. It's definitely going to be on VR. That's just the way it is, man. It's either A or B. It's either they overlooked something, or they've been trying to work on something, trying to push it in and fit it in there, and it's not working, and they thought they can get it in there, and they didn't have enough time. Or VR could have something to do with it. And I really do honestly believe in the bottom of my heart that VR has something to do with this. I really, really fucking do. And I really, it's hard to say, but once Sony got involved in this fucking game and in this project, it's just been an absolute fucking snowball effect of bullshit. Honestly. I mean, I know that Hello Games has went through some shit. I know they were... Hello Games, while developing No Man's Sky, they went through an office flood and almost lost all their equipment and still worked on the game. I know they went through adversities and shit. I have Destiny and Overwatch till No Man's Sky. Also need to finish Uncharted. There you go. There are a lot of games out. There are choices for us. There are games that keep us busy until this game does come out. Wow, bullshit, man. I have it pre-ordered. A bunch of people have it pre-ordered. A bunch of people, including myself. So I'm very let down. And I do not pre-order video games. I'm not one of those people that puts my money out in a game before it comes out. That's just not who I am. But this game has got me so interested that I have ignored all fucking tall tale signs of absolute bullshit and just fucking pre-ordered it anyway. I went totally against everything I believe. Not surprised with A or B. I really do. I really, really do. And other than the fact that people... Usually, when a game gets delayed, I'm like, relax, guys. They're going to make the game better. It's only going to benefit us. It's only going to make it... it's going to be better for the gamer. But so many times games have been delayed and they came out and they're still just, like I said, a steaming pile of shit. Like, Watch Dogs got delayed. What the fuck did they do? What did they do for all those months? You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Like, games get delayed, and then when they come out, they're still pieces of shit. That really upsets me. You know what I mean? Like, what have you been doing? Like, that's what I'm saying. Can't they just release this game and just update it and patch it? I don't know. Is it really that big? I'm telling you, VR has something to do with this. VR has something to fucking do with this. I'm telling you, Sony got their grubby hands on this project and on this fucking video game and said we wanted to work with our fucking shit or blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And all the money Sony's invested in there, they have to listen to them and have to do what Sony says. And I don't know. I really do think that they could have gotten this. This game could have been done already. This game could have been out or in beta, and they could have been supporting this game already. Let's see. E.T., that was a great movie, game combo. Yeah, E.T. was the greatest game ever made, and just a fantastic movie. I think you're right. VR wasn't that popular until late this year. I really do think it is. I think that this game, if it comes to VR, is going to help Sony out a lot. I think this is going to be like the number one VR game straight up. If this game comes out on VR, it's going to be the number one game on VR. Allison Road is rumored to be headed to PS4 virtual reality. Yes, I've watched that fucking trailer. Allison Road looks fucking great. It reminds me a lot of PT. If you guys haven't seen Allison Road trailer, it's fucking amazing. I highly suggest you go on YouTube and put in Allison Road and watch the trailer for that game. It looks really good. If you're a fan of PT, watch the trailer on Allison Road. Watch Dogs was the biggest piece of shit. Dude, Watch Dogs was like it was like a pile of shit with pubic hair on it, and then someone lit the pubic hair on fire. That's what fucking Watch Dogs was like. It was fucking horrible. It was fucking horrible. Why would you delay that game so long and it was still a piece of shit?
You guys are retarded.
Really, the video game companies, I don't know, man. It's the money fucking talks with these people. Money talks. Right, Moneymaker? E.T. was a good movie, but a console killer. It single-handedly killed the Atari. No, that's not... See, that's the thing. E.T. didn't kill the Atari. Atari killed Atari. Why in PS1 era games were complete, no fucking day one updates? They got that shit right the first time, and they had no options. They had no other choice but to get the games right. They couldn't go back and fix the games. Now, developers have got it easy now. Shit. Back in the day, you had one shot, one opportunity, mom spaghetti, to get the goddamn game right on day one. Not anymore. You can be like, dude, we totally forgot to add this. It's okay. We can just put that day one patch in there. That fucking 5 gigabyte, 10 gigabyte day one patch. Just give it that to them. That's bullshit. I'm telling you what. If I buy a game and the patch on the first day is bigger than fucking a gigabyte, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you making me download a fucking 8 gigabyte fucking upload or fucking update the first day it comes out? Hi, I just followed. Thank you, Cullum. I appreciate that, Mr. Davies. Thank you so much, sir. Have you seen Swiss Army Man with Daniel Radcliffe? Yes, I have. It is the weirdest, strangest fucking trailer I have seen in a very long time, and it has my attention. It has my attention, guys. It's crazy. If you guys haven't seen that trailer, check that shit out. It's fucking nutso. Fahad Khan! Rumor seems to be accurate. It's true. Go to Reddit. A GameStop manager posted the illustrations given by his superiors. Yes, I have seen the pictures, or maybe the pictures could be photoshopped. Who knows? But I definitely do not believe everything I hear or see or read on Reddit or the fucking internet. That's for goddamn sure. Especially coming from a GameStop employee. I really could give a shit. But we need to be waiting for an announcement from Hello Games and from Sony. They should be addressing this. It's already spread out to multiple websites. It's all over Twitter. It's all over social media right now. So we should be hearing a statement from Sony or Hello Games within the next 48 hours about the future of No Man's Sky and what's going on with it. That's one way to get answers, guys. That's why, that's one reason why I love the internet and social networking, is because we now have a voice. We now have a way of getting our fucking opinions out there and getting the attention of big companies, gaming companies. So I love that. I fucking love it. I mean, because now this is spread like wildfire, and like now Sony and Hello Games have no choice but to reply or, answer the questions that everybody wants to know. Is No Man's Sky delayed? Who knows? I liked E.T. I played it last night. E.T. is probably my favorite game ever. Not. ESO patch day 1. Yeah, fuck, jeez. Yeah. There's like 30 gigabytes of updates for Elder Scrolls Online. That's ridiculous. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Watch Dogs is shit. I was not a big Watch Dogs fan. I never was. I didn't even want to buy that game. And I remember back in the day, one of my viewers started a fund for me. Black Jedi, actually. Started a fund for me and a PayPal. And people sent me money because they wanted me to play Watch Dogs so bad. And I didn't want to. I'm like telling you guys, this game is going to be shit. I don't want to play it. Trust me. Just don't even get it. Just don't get it. Don't fucking buy it. Everyone's like, oh, it's going to be good, Danny. You have to play it with me. You have to play it with us. So long story short, I did reach enough money to buy Watch Dogs, and people fucking donated to get me Watch Dogs. I got it, and it fucking sucked. But what are you going to do? I appreciate everybody hooking me up and donating to get me Watch Dogs a few years ago. That was fucking really awesome. That was just fucking really unexpected. I couldn't believe my viewers did that shit. That was awesome. It's too bad the game sucked so bad. Demanding. Brick, what is up? Brick Hamlin in the motherfucking his house. Hey, Danny, I broke up from college hype. What? You broke it? You broke up from college? Nice, dude. Man, you and college were going out for so long. Uncharted was good. Was not let down with that game. No, not usually. Not usually going to be let down by Naughty Dog. They usually do shit the right way. Yeah, I love Naughty Dog as a fucking developer. They are awesome. Danny, hello. Is it late for me to call? No, anybody can call in, guys. If you want to get in on the conversation, anybody at any time can call in to Google Hangout. If you have a Google Plus account, add me as a friend, The Danny Danger Show. We're getting to get you into the Hangout. You can jump in and out. We can have a conversation. You can talk to us, ask questions. You can actually just call into Google Hangout and tell me I'm a douchebag and you fucking hate me and I should go hang myself. You can tell me whatever you want, and I can hear you and everybody else can hear you. And you won't be internet famous because no one's watching me, but it's okay because maybe one day. Do you have a Twitter? I have a tweeter. Yes, I have a tweeter. It is Danny Danger Show on Twitter. I have a Facebook. It's The Danny Danger Show. Another one on Facebook is Danny Danger. I have an Instagram. It's The Danny Danger Show. I got a YouTube channel, The Danny Danger Show. I got a Google Plus. It's called European Husky Dogs on Google Plus. So add me on that. No, just kidding. It's called The Danny Danger Show. Let's see. Speed run and 70% accuracy to do than Uncharted 4 Platinum. Oh, geez. Yeah, wow. Oh, man. Uncharted Platinum, huh? That's going to be some work. You're gonna put in some work for that one. I'm glad I didn't get Watch Dogs. I would have advised everybody just not to get Watch Dogs day one. You know what I'm saying? And just wait. You could have got that game so cheap. For real. Drake dies, by the way. Actually, at the end, you find out that Nathan Drake's a transgender, which blew my mind. I did not know. Do you guys know that Nathan Drake was transgender? It's crazy. Everyone's transgender now. Maybe I'm transgender. I don't even fucking know it. Breakup is a British way of saying I've left for a week between what you call, a semester. Nice. It's kind of like spring break. Yeah! Spring break. It's British spring break. I can only imagine what British spring break is like. Fucking crazy. We have you on PS4. That's where we found you first. Nice, Erica. Awesome. Yeah, I was streaming on PS4 on Ustream, and then I made the transition to YouTube. Do you like Black Ops 3? I am not a big Call of Duty fan. I am more of a Battlefield player. So, like I said, I have nothing against the people who play Call of Duty. That is just a personal opinion and a preference, but I'm just not a big Call of Duty fan. We have you... Okay, so next let's talk about the possibility of having GTA 5 in VR. Now, I've talked about this when VR was first released, that we needed support for existing titles like GTA, Elder Scrolls Online. Certain first-person games would be awesome to play in VR and have that VR experience. So, now they're talking about the possibility of maybe getting a GTA 5 VR announcement at E3, and maybe a Red Dead remastered. Yes, give us more remasters. That's what we want. Hey guys, you know what? Hey Sony, if you're listening to us, we don't want No Man's Sky. You just keep that game. Just keep making us remasters. That's what we really want. No! No! I could fucking play fucking Red Dead on my PS3. Fuck you. I want fucking No Man's Sky. Son of a bitches. Is Watch Dogs hate is killing me. I'm sorry. David, I am sorry. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as E.T. We have Antonella calling in on Google Hangouts, guys. It's this easy. See how easy it is to get on the show? What is up? How you doing?
Permisito. Hey, hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fine. I just tuned in, so I don't know what are you talking about today.
Yeah, I was talking about No Man's Sky getting delayed. I was talking about Mirror's Edge getting a TV show and the possibility of Grand Theft Auto 5 ending up on VR.
Mirror's Edge, it's getting a TV show?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. Well, it's in talks right now that they're talking about making a Mirror's Edge TV show. What's up, Phil? Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's something that you can work with. Not with Tetris, though. But that is something at least that you can work with, right?
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I could probably enjoy a Mirror's Edge show. Like that could probably be a good show. Yeah, not Tetris. No, not Tetris.
Exactly, and definitely not Fruit Ninjas.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, that's the other one, Fruit Ninja. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's gonna be a kids movie too. It's gonna kind of be like the Angry Birds kind of thing. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kids love that stuff.
Yes, but I have no idea how they're gonna portray that though.
So, what do you think about No Man's Sky? Were you a fan? Have you been waiting for this game like everybody else?
Yes, actually, but it's a little bit weird with No Man's Sky because we haven't seen that much, and we're all excited about it because it looks cool, but we don't know if it's gonna be an RPG, if it's gonna be action, or if it's gonna nothing. At least I don't know.
Yeah.
But still, I'm excited. But at the same time, I'm just like, okay, I'm expecting what it could be and that it actually could suck, maybe. Because from my understanding, the studio that is developing the game, it's very, very small.
Yes.
So I don't know about that.
Yeah, Hello Games is not the biggest. They're not the biggest studio, and they've been working on this game by themselves for years. And like I said, Sony just stepped in and started helping them out financially. Like I said, I don't know if they got more help and more people over there to help them.
Right.
I'm not sure. But
right, because it seems very ambitious for such a small development team.
Well, what I never understood is that this game is huge. It is extremely ambitious. Why didn't we get a beta? Like a game this big, I would figure they'd want a lot of people to try it out, or the more people that try it out, the more flaws and glitches and shit they could find and fix and make it a better game. It's just really weird to me that we never got a beta for this.
And it's a little bit scary too because of the how they told us it was going to be that every single star you see in the sky, it's somewhere you could go, and I was like, oh really? Like this is. But then it's a little, I don't know, it's a little bit scary too, right?
It's overwhelming.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
every star is a sun in its own solar system and its own it's
Yes.
crazy, its own galaxy. It's
But at the
insane.
same time, it sounds so good.
It does. It does. But see, the thing is a lot of people don't even know what you do in the game. You know what I mean? Like that's the
Hmm.
thing. You know what I mean? Like people are like, what do you do? Do you trade? Do you fight? Is it an
Exactly.
RPG? You know, a
Is
lot of
there
people don't
any
know.
RPG element in there, or it's action? Is it first person, third person? What is it?
It's a first person.
Is it
There,
first person?
yeah.
Okay.
There's no weapons. There are tools.
Okay.
There are tools that you use to mine and get materials and plant matter, certain things, and
All right.
you use these materials to build or to make upgrades for your ship and make better tools for yourself and stuff like that. And different ships give you like different abilities. Like if you can be an explorer, so you can get a ship.
Okay.
You can get a ship that can travel fast and far. So you can travel to like new areas.
All right.
You can get a ship that's upgraded to have more storage capacity, so you can be a trader and you can hold more materials and and more goods and stuff like that.
Okay.
You can upgrade your ship to have better defense and offense. So
All right.
you will run into like kind of space pirates. You'll
Okay.
have these encounters where they're NPCs and they'll try to rob you and try to take your shit and they'll fucking destroy your ship and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
there's a lot of
So
aspects to this game. There's like alien species that have certain materials that you can't get anywhere else, and you have to build up a relationship with that species of alien. There's alien languages. Like if you see an alien, you may not be able to talk to him. You might have to learn the language first to talk to him to even
nice.
get the goods to get in good standing with the alien race to even it's insane. There's
So
multiple. Yeah, go ahead.
it's aligning. I'm sorry. It's aligning more towards RPG.
Yes.
An RPG. Oh, that's gonna be good
Yeah.
then. Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's gonna be really good. Yeah, it has a lot of RPG elements in it. A lot. I think it would probably.
Great.
I don't know if you can consider it an RPG, but it definitely has. It's
Right.
a lot of elements of RPG are in there.
Oh well, I certainly appreciate all RPG games. Well, not all of them, but the good ones, especially JRPGs. But if a game has RPG elements, although it's not entirely RPG, then I'm just happy.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm always gonna be happy.
I love RPGs. I really do.
Yeah.
Some of them are time consuming, and I know a lot of people don't like them. And
Yeah.
that's why it's great when you see games like Fallout that have that RPG element and the first person shooter element, and
Right.
it appeals to multiple people. It's not shutting anybody out, and I think that's really smart. You know what I mean? It's great to have all those aspects. Kind of like 7 Days to Die. It has crafting and it has survival. You know what I mean? It has exploration. It has a first-person shooter element. It has RPG elements. So they have a little bit for everybody in that game, which is pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
I'm going to hit the
That's great.
comments really fast. It says No Man's Sky is having frame rate issues on PS4. I could see that happening.
Actually, since it's so big, yes, definitely.
And, hopefully it'll run better on PlayStation Neo. So, guys, if you want No Man's Sky to run better, go ahead and go buy that brand new PlayStation Neo for $400, and you can kind of basically throw your old PS4 in the garbage. They are letting my imagination run wild. So many. They are freaking. Also, what? What is it, Erica? I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. See, how do you call me on Google Plus? You have to add me on Google Plus as a friend, and it can add you to the Hangout. I'm not sure if I can squeeze that in today, but if you try to send me a friend request, it might pop up, and I can try to get you in here for sure. Let's see. I think you have to. Yes, you add me on Google Plus, and I'll accept the friend request. I think GT Sport will be the next game to be delayed, and they're already talking about. There's a lot of esports elements. I was reading an article about Gran Turismo Sport yesterday, and they were saying it's kind of like direction towards esports and like the professional gaming median. Like there's going to be tournaments and stuff like that in esports tournaments. There's a bunch of sponsors in there, and I heard that the frame rate was fucking horrible when they played it, and the graphics were not the best on Gran Turismo Sport. But it comes out in November. They still have a lot of time to polish it up and add a lot of other stuff to it. So hopefully it'll be better.
I heard that that they were calling it GT Sport because this time they had like permission from the FIA, the international whatever, the thing about cars.
Yeah.
That they had the permit for it, so or they had all the clearance from them, and then that's why they were calling it GT Sport, but it's really the next GT game.
Yeah,
They couldn't call it Gran Turismo.
Yeah, people are actually considering this game not to be Gran Turismo 7, but to be Gran Turismo 6.5. Yeah. That's what people are. Yeah, people are considering this Gran Turismo 6.5 like it's not. It hasn't taken a giant step to be considered a brand new, badass fucking Gran Turismo game. So like so a lot of people think this isn't going to be everything it can be. A lot of people are dogging it already. A lot of people are saying that this is not going to be like the definitive Gran Turismo experience.
Right.
I don't know. It could happen, George. It could happen. I really just hope that 7 Days to Die doesn't get delayed, and I'd be happy. Because that game looks good. They let our imaginations run wild. I think they are freaking out. Trying to not let fans down. Sorry, I have kid attacking me. Yeah, like a kid like climbing on you like a monkey, and you're like trying to type to me. That must be the hardest thing ever. I couldn't imagine. I don't want to see this kind of trend happen again. I don't want to see these games that we've been waiting for forever to get delayed. I don't want to see that. We've seen it with so many games here with Elder Scrolls Online, Watch Dogs, Destiny, Uncharted, The Division. Basically, almost any game you can fucking think of, it's been delayed or we've had to wait for it. So I don't want this to happen anymore. I don't want companies to tell us games are coming out years ahead of time. I only want to hear about a game if it's absolutely ready to go, like what Bethesda did. Bethesda came out in E3, said we're getting Fallout 4, and then a couple months later, we got Fallout 4. No delay, nothing. That's the way you do it. Don't show the game a year before it comes out. Show the game 3 months before it comes out and say, hey, guess what, everybody? We're going to get it in 3 months. That's how you do it. And you don't delay it. Don't do that. I don't want to see No Man's Sky get delayed. I don't want to see GT Sport get delayed. I don't want to see 7 Days to Die get delayed, or H1Z1's been delayed. I hope that doesn't get delayed again. It's crazy. I don't understand what's going on. Like, are they having a hard time writing games and programming games for a PS4? I don't know. So it's kind of weird. I thought it'd be, they'd have the process down by now. The PS4 has almost been out for like 3 years almost.
Somehow I believe that publishers have a lot to do with this, because maybe they are putting due dates that are not real towards the developers. So they cannot, obviously developers cannot do it in that due date because it's a lot to do. And then obviously it gets delayed. That's my theory. I don't know.
It could be so many things. It could be it could just be politics. It could be the money involved. I mean, I've heard of games getting delayed simply because it was going to share the same release window with, say, a very popular title like Grand Theft Auto. It's like if a game has a scheduled release date of, say, November, and then Grand Theft Auto comes out and they say, hey, we're going to release in November. I've known companies say, you know what? No, we're just wait until March of next year. Or we'll just wait until February, because they don't want to go and battle against a giant game or like Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto. So I've known that's happened, but there's no other real huge games coming out next month. I know Mirror's Edge is going to come out next month, supposedly, but June is not a month that's jam packed with games that they have to delay a game to make more money, or I don't know. It's just really odd. I don't know. Hopefully it's not true. But like I said, guys, in the next 24 to 48 hours, we're going to get a statement, I'm sure, from Sony and Hello Games letting us know if the rumors are true and if No Man's Sky is going to be delayed. So I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to be out of here. I have went over my hour mark. I've already been kicked off today. I don't know if it was internet issues or whatever, but that's all, folks. It's bullshit. I want to say thank you to Antonella for calling in and have her conversation with me. It's good to talk to you. It's good to hear your voice.
Thank you, Danny. It was really good to be here too. I escaped from work so that I could do this. So
awesome.
But it was good. Thank you, Danny, for having me, and thank you, and goodbye to everybody. Thank you.
All right. Take it easy. Thank you so much, and hopefully I'll talk to you next time.
Okay, Danny. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right, that was Antonella from Panama. All right, guys. Again, I will be gone until Monday. This is the last stream of the week. We did it together as a team. Yeah. Not the best news today. Very sad.
You guys are retarded.
But you know what? It's better than nothing. It's better than coming on here and having no news to talk about. What's the point of saying No Man's Sky is delayed when Hello Games have said nothing? Is that it's been reported to Kotaku from a reputable source. It's been reported from another source they have at GameStop, and then now it's over at other websites. We don't have a confirmation, but it is news. This is a talking point. We definitely have every right to talk about this. A lot of people saw this coming. So my Google Plus name is The Danny Danger Show. I thought that was my internet. Good to know. It could have been mine. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't had issues with my internet since I've been on here, so I have no what the fuck is going on. So,
Wow.
but that's it, guys. We're out of here. If Sony has to, they should make No Man's Sky 2 or 3 disc game. I don't think it's going to happen. They don't need to make a disc that big for the game. Plus, most of it's on cloud servers and shit like that. So, guys, I will see you Monday. I will check you guys out on Monday. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much. And as soon as I hear anything, if you follow me on Twitter, if you follow me on Facebook, I will definitely post up-to-date news on what's going on with No Man's Sky and all the news that you can think of when it comes to gaming. And I will see you guys later. Like I said, within the next 24 to 48 hours, we are going to get a statement from either Sony or Hello Games because they have to reply to this. It's all over social media. See, Hello Games have nothing on Twitter, and GameStop is full of crap. I understand that. I get it, and I don't believe anything that comes off of Reddit or from GameStop. But when it's from a reputable website, it's a talking point. I'm not coming on here telling you it's 100% true and that No Man's Sky is getting delayed. I never said that. What I did say is that it's a possibility it could be delayed for a few months, and at the least until July or August. I don't want to see it delayed. I hope it's bullshit. But that's just the way it is, guys. Guys, I will see you Monday. Take it fucking easy, guys. I love you guys. You're awesome. You're awesome.
That's all, folks.
Peace. Have a great weekend, guys.